We need a new direction. We need to get government out of the way so that free enterprise can create jobs and rebuild our economy. That's what this plan to reduce federal regulation is all about. Now, we've laid out a plan, and it talks about policy. But what often gets lost in these policy discussions is that there are real-world consequences. There are people losing their businesses. There are people losing their jobs because of this federal overregulation. And what I want to do today is to highlight one of those areas of regulation relating to home building. For the media's benefit, because I think everybody else knows, if we were on a home construction site right now, and that ladder was leaning against a wall just like that, you could be subject to a $5,000 fine by OSHA. Nobody on the ladder, nobody using the ladder, just leaning up against the wall. That's just one example of the type of overregulation. But to give you a bigger picture of what Omaha Homebuilders and really homebuilders all over the country are facing in terms of vastly overregulation, I want to call Larry Niffler up, owner of Royal Homes, to explain more fully what the regulatory burdens being faced by homebuilders today. Larry,
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Don. I really appreciate your calling us and having us, giving us the time to do this. This means a lot. We've been working on this for over probably a year, and we've been waiting for an opportunity like this. So, and I also want to thank all the home builders and all the contractors and suppliers for coming today and supporting us. I think this is, in my 40 years of being around home building, this is the most challenging time that I think we've ever gone through. From declining prices into the EPA stipulations, we have low appraisals hurting us, bank buybacks, and now we have OSHA that are forcing us to take and just cut into our profits and cut into the home building. And also the home building with the greatest, probably, as I think Buffett called it, the greatest home depression ever. Okay, we have about 60% unemployment already. And also, we couldn't have bought worse press if we wanted to. 4 years ago, if we wanted to go out and say, why don't you just give us the worst press for home building that you possibly could, you would say, okay, next month it's going to go down in price, next month the interest rate's going to go down. So that'd make everybody run out today and go buy a house. So what they're doing is sitting on the sidelines. So already having that in place, and usually in a recession, the cars and homes is what brings us out of the recession. Those two things can put more people to work faster than anything else. So, and also I think Omaha market is one of the best in the nation right now, and I think part of the reason we have been taken and not targeted for this OSHA is because we have a fairly viable market here in Omaha. For a major market, I think we have one of the best products in the nation. Okay, I think just more or less for us, to me, it started with Obama's executive order to OSHA to take and revive rules that have been dormant for years, and to take and come out and send people out to take and do the dormant rules plus make new rules and enforce them. And they told us in this room, there was an inspector in here that they were told from Washington to enforce these rules at any cost.